Academy is now presenting Best Academy
Hello everybody, welcome to the Idol Matinee, first show of 2023. I'm Stephen, and I'm here with my best friend.
Bonsoir, je m'appelle Gregoire. Or Greg, in English.
Yeah, so, been away, but now we're back again. Christmas is all over, and we're here to chat and be merry. If you've never seen this before, it's just two guys, well, a chimp and a man,
Yeah.
chatting about putting the world to rights.
No, not chatting about putting the world to rights. Well, we put the world to rights. We don't talk about putting the world to rights. We do put the world to rights. We're men of action. And we're not. We're men of just...
I'm a chimp of action.
But we don't talk about talking about stuff. We do it. We just talk about
We
stuff.
talk about talking.
But movies. Movies is our main bag.
Movies!
That's why it's called Idol Matinee, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of the reason why.
So we're going to talk movies, chat, just this and that really, isn't it? We just shoot the breeze.
Yeah.
So let's begin. So hello everybody, hello our viewers, all 25 of you.
Well, it
know them
goes
all
up
by
and
name.
down, doesn't it? I mean, it depends which episode you choose to look at the figures for, because one of the very first episode had over 100 viewers, and then at least half of those people
Dropped off.
decide they knew better. The
I'm
next,
constantly looking at the viewing figures.
yeah, I know. That's the problem.
Hopefully this will be our year.
I think it is. I think this is the year of us.
But we know we need to give you some meat.
Yeah.
Or there's no point watching.
No.
What's the point watching people? You've always watching people talking.
That's been the problem with starting on YouTube, because before, when we were just on whatever we're on Spotify, well we're on all the audio listening platforms, aren't we? We're on iTunes, all that shit as well.
Yeah.
But I always said to people to listen to on Spotify. Anyway, when we were doing the audio version of the podcast, it was easy because I didn't look at the stats. The stats aren't there when you upload it. When you go to listen to it yourself to check it, to see if it sounds all right once it's uploaded, you can't see how many people are listening to it. In your head, you're like, oh, this is probably the most successful podcast in Britain, surely. Yeah, I don't need to look at the stats. And then when you look at the stats, you're like, okay, maybe not. But the problem is with YouTube is you can't hide. Even if you squint your eyes and try to not look at the viewing figures, you end up seeing them. It's
Greg,
it's sad.
Greg.
Yeah.
It's like they say in that film, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah. Field of Dreams.
I think that's a Brazzers film. I saw. Yeah, we had a great Christmas together, didn't we, Greg?
Yes, we did. It was brilliant.
And your mum got me loads of presents.
Loads of stuff. We didn't no sacks this year. We changed we've just had all the presents under the tree. Because what we used to do is individually have a big sack for my sister, big sack for me, well, you get the point. Or big sack for each kid in front of the fireplace, and then my mum and dad's presents would be round the tree. So it made our Christmas tree look a bit lame, really, because it's only like two sets of presents under there. So now we've done away with the sacks because it seems they are a bit pointless and childish.
You're 45.
Yeah. So 43. But yeah, so we got rid of them, and we just put all our presents around the tree, and then so it looked a bit more impressive. So when I took a photo of the tree with all the presents around it, it looked the part, didn't it? Especially with your presents there as well, Stephen.
Yeah, my two presents.
My mum really spoiled you. You got as many presents as we did.
Oh.
So that's...
You told me I only had two.
What? Well, you know how many presents you had.
Oh, well, it's over now.
What do you mean I told you know how many presents you had? You opened them.
I did, but you took some off me.
So what?
The on-air sign. You said that was yours.
No, I said Kim got that for me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you said about all my presents.
Well, look, we're using
and
it.
the Spider-Man game.
It's for the show. It's for the show. The Spider-Man game was for me. That was last year's present. But yeah, the Mario game was for me as well. I know it said Stephen, but they just got the name wrong.
Well, I guess I was a guest and I did enjoy it, and I loved the Christmas dinner. And your dad's hilarious.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he was a bit angry. I mean, yeah, my family did like you, and the Christmas meal went well. I mean, you slung a little bit of shit at Dad's TV once when we was in the study.
I got a bit carried away.
Yeah, he got a bit annoyed
charades.
at that. Other than that, he thought you were good company.
I was good at charades, especially the monkey films.
Yeah,
King Kong, Congo.
Yep.
Mighty Joe Young.
Yep. All the what's it? Turn right, Clyde. All them. I mean, that's an
Jumanji.
orangutan, but, yeah.
I watched The Boy, the Fox, the Horse, the Dog.
Then the cat, the rat,
But it never had a chimp in it.
the monkey, the chimp.
I wish.
Yeah, it's got lots of animals in that one. I didn't see that. I wanted to watch it. It was on about 4 times, and I managed to miss it.
Did you see the King's Speech?
Yeah, I saw that about 12 years ago, I think, when it first came out. With Colin Firth won an Oscar for it.
No.
Deservedly so.
Not that one, silly.
Oh.
Prince Charles on Christmas Day.
Oh, of course, yes, because it's the King's Speech now instead of the Queen's Speech. No, I didn't see it, no.
He had a bit of white powder around his nose.
He probably needed a little bit of Colombian courage before he did his speech.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, he probably wasn't feeling it. He probably had a bit too much of a smoke or something before, and he's like, "Oh no, I've got to do the speech. Oh, I've got to have that packet left from yesterday. Sweet. Yeah, yes. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to be the best king, and yeah, what a great year. Oh, shame Mum died, and blah, blah, blah. Something like that. I don't know. I didn't see it.
But now, I've got the post-Xmas blues.
Oh.
They say that everybody gets it after Christmas. It's because of all the build-up.
January's the top month for suicides, isn't it? I think.
Well, I'm not going to go that far.
No, obviously not.
I want to perk this show up a bit, but yeah, feeling a bit down. So let's get this show hyped, pumped, and full of energy.
Okay.
Anyway, what's your 5? Oh, actually, should we start with the movie we watched?
Yeah.
Do you want to do a movie recommendation first?
Yes, let's do that. What, shall I do one, or do you want to?
Yeah, you do one.
Should we do one that we've both watched?
Okay.
Jurassic Punk.
Jurassic Punk.
We're gonna recommend that. We didn't, because there's a film we watched before that we didn't actually. I didn't keep it in the I cut it out. I don't know why, because I'm a dick. But what was the other one? The Industrial Light and Magic one.
The documentary on Disney Plus about Industrial Light and Magic.
What was it called?
It was called ILM something.
Yes.
The Magic of ILM or ILM Magic. I don't know. You'll put a picture up.
Yeah. I'll to remind us.
And then that was all about how. I'll talk about that quick. You tell me about the other one. So that is all about how Industrial Light and Magic made all the special effects for the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
But this film gives a different story.
Well, no, the ILM one sort of talks about how they started off, how they invented special effects for Star Wars that didn't exist, and then they formed ILM. They formed ILM around making Star Wars, didn't they? But then they went on to do Jurassic Park and all this other stuff. But then there was a character in that. One of the people who joined later in ILM when it moved on to computer graphics and everything.
Steve Spaz.
That's it, Steve Spaz.
Something.
Yeah, well, Steve Spaz. What's his surname?
His nickname's Spaz. Richards?
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know.
He joined as part of the Jurassic Park crew, and this is when Phil Tippett.
He was there before. He joined
he was there
Terminator
already.
2, Abyss.
But Phil Tippett was a well-established stop-motion guy, and he did all the Tauntauns and all that shit, and he did all the Star Wars stuff, basically, and he's a legend in the biz. And they were intending to do Jurassic Park all like that as well, weren't they? They were going to do all the stop-frame animation and puppets, everything in camera. But then this guy, Steve Spaz, whatever his surname is, was like, hey, why don't we just do a model of on the computer of a dinosaur? And they were like, no, what's his name? Dennis Murin, the guy he's won like 11 Oscars or something for special effects Oscars, but he's basically he's a bit like Jay Blades from Repair Shop.
Exactly like Jay Blades.
He sort of takes the credit for all the work. He's sort of there overseeing it all. Was like, yeah, do this, do that. Yeah, good idea. But there's loads of other guys actually doing the work, and then he goes and picks up the Oscar. And this is what happened to this guy, this Steve Spaz guy. He did all the work on Jurassic Park. It wouldn't have happened without him, and he didn't even get a mention. He wasn't even named at the Oscars because they didn't get on. Him and Dennis Murin didn't really get on. But anyway, so this Jurassic Punk is all about him, basically. So ILM did talk, the other documentary did talk about him a bit. It introduced him, and it spoke about how his differences with Dennis Murin. But this goes into depth about him and the whole process of doing Jurassic
because
Park.
He did the dinosaurs for Jurassic Park on his own and was told not to.
Yes.
And he did them at night because he said that you could do it, and no one believed him.
Yeah.
And then it worked.
That's what I said.
And
Dennis
the rest is
Murin,
history.
Yeah, Dennis Murin, the guy who steals all the Oscars, the Jay Blades guy, he was like, don't even bother doing the fucking computer thing, Steve. It's not going to work. And then he did it, and everyone was like, oh, that's really good. That's really good. And then Dennis Murin took the credit for it.
So that's our first movie recommendation.
I mean, I've ruined it a little bit by telling you all that stuff.
There's loads in it.
Good.
There's loads about Terminator 2 as well.
It's all
and The Abyss.
Both. It's good to watch both of them, I think.
Yeah, you've got to watch both. Yeah. Right, anyway, let's say something else. So it's New Year's Eve and it's 2022.
What? Yeah. Okay, what?
Oh, no, it's 2023.
Yeah.
So what are your New Year's resolutions?
Oh, it's a New Year, so I thought you were saying it's New Year's Eve. I thought you were doing an improv or something.
Oh, no, sorry.
Right.
What are your 5 New Year's resolutions for your healthy New Year?
I haven't even thought of one, let alone 5. Smoke less, drink less, all the usual bollocks. Sleep more. Oh yeah, that's 3. Drink less, eat. Eat more. Eat more. No. Eat more of the right. Eat. Eat more. Eat better. Eat more better. Eat better.
I was going to say something rude then.
I know. Be more proactive with my. Be more assertive with my. Chasing things that I want to do, like writing movies, putting pen to paper. I know. I'm going to put pen to paper this year. I'm going to write a script. I'm going to write something this year. That's
a thank you card for all your gifts.
Yeah.
Here's my top 5. Number 1, have more fun.
Okay.
Number 2, see the world.
You got to leave the house first, Steve.
Number 3, give up smoking and drinking. Well, I don't smoke and I hardly drink, so they'll be easy.
That's a bit of a
Number
cop-out.
4, give up heroin.
Oh, that's going to be a tricky one.
That's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Because it's really, really addictive.
Yeah, it is.
But I've cut down a lot. Only joking, I don't do heroin.
Oh, I thought you meant you're bang on it still.
Nah. And number 5, this is a real one. Do more star jumps. People don't do enough star jumps these days. They've gone out of fashion.
So it's just star jumps. So you're okay exercise-wise, but you're like, but I really don't do enough star jumps within my exercise routine. So you're more star. Do you just mean exercise? You want to do more exercise? Or just specifically star jumps?
No, just star jumps.
So you're fine. You do enough exercise, but you just want to do more star jumps?
Yeah, more star jumps.
Okay.
And spend less time on my phone. There's an extra one. And give up coffee.
Yeah, that's good. That's more than 5, isn't it?
There's loads.
I might borrow one of yours, and that's my 5. I may think of some better ones, but putting pen to paper is actually my main one. Smoking and drinking, all that shit. I think doing. I've started by emailing Getty about my photo.
What, John Paul Getty,
Yes.
the oil magnate?
Yep, the very same guy.
Dear Mr. Getty, I gave you a photo on your page. Why haven't I been paid for it?
Yeah.
It was used on the BBC.
Exactly.
Does your email go like that?
It does, yeah. Oh, that's good. I was meant to be reading my email out, wasn't I?
Nah, maybe don't bother. It's very long. I saw you the other day writing it.
It just took me a long time to write because I was writing on the iPad instead of on a computer. I don't know why. And then
That's the basics of it, though, isn't it?
Then I did a draft on the iPad and then I rewrote it on the laptop.
If only
sure
you
you don't
could put more time into writing a script as you did
That's what
writing
I'm saying.
that
So I've
email.
already put pen to paper, or fingers to keyboard. Right, so listen to this.
Okay.
I submitted a few photos when I first set up my contributor account. One of them. This name turned out to be metaphorically prophetic. Ooh, because it turned out to be my first commercially sold photo. As well, so that I might get some recognition and might be able to earn some cash. At the latest, but heard nothing from Getty. Yeah, fuck this. This is boring.
That's probably what the person said who got the email.
Yeah,
Just give him the money.
Yeah, I should have said, "Do you owe me money? Just look into it." So I'm chasing Getty up for the money they owe me for my one photo. I may as well show that now.
Hey, do you know what I enjoyed on Christmas Day? My traditional Christmas Baileys, cashew and brown bread mashup. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, that's when you just chew them all up in your mouth, and that's all you happen to have in your hands at the time.
Yeah, so you put some cashews in your mouth,
Yeah,
slice of bread, and then
Yeah.
a swig of Baileys.
nice.
And it gives you that nice Christmas mouthfeel.
Lovely.
Even though you don't like that word mouthfeel, do you?
The word mouthfeel.
Yeah, I thought you didn't like that.
What? I didn't know mouthfeel was a word.
Yeah, some people don't like people saying it.
I didn't know it was a word till just now, so I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a shit word. Yeah, I don't like people saying it because it doesn't sound like a real word. It just sounds like two words put together.
Yeah, mouthfeel.
That's a dumb word.
People hate it. It was on that film, The Menu.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, have you seen a film called The Menu?
Yes, I have. Yes, I may have missed that bit.
She says, "Don't use that word mouthfeel." At the beginning.
Okay. Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. The person I was watching it with may have talked over
Good
that
film,
bit.
though, isn't it?
It's a very good film. Yeah. Should we recommend that now?
Yeah, recommend it.
We'll give that a quick rundown. It's very well. Yeah, it's very good. Good satire on posh restaurants and the people who eat in them. Ray Fiennes is good as the head chef.
Good evening.
And Anya Taylor-Joy is very good as the moral compass, I'd say, the moral core of the film and emotional core.
Are you crying?
And Nicholas Hoult as her date is good as well.
Is this bergamot I'm getting, chef?
And who else is in it? John Leguizamo, the bird who plays Helen in Ozark. I can't remember her name.
We're eating the ocean.
A couple of other people I recognised as well.
So you're gonna keep doing that?
But yeah, good.
That's the cast.
That's the cast. But the film is very good. It's got a little twist. I mean, the thing is, if you watch the trailer, you could probably you'll probably guess, you'll probably make a few assumptions.
I never watched the trailer.
Well, yeah, I did. And I sort of went, well, I can see where that's... So yes, the trailer sort of gives it away a little bit. But yeah, it's still worth watching to find out exactly what goes down. Yeah. That's what I'll say about that. That's Mark Mylod, isn't it? Mark Mylod.
Hey, at Christmas.
What other films has Mark Mylod done?
I don't know.
Because I recognise the name.
What's your favourite Ghostbusters song by Bobby Brown?
Well, there's only
Or
one.
what's your favourite song about Ghostbusters by Bobby Brown?
Well, the only one. I mean, there's only one, isn't there?
Is there?
Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember how it goes. Well,
I guess we're gonna have to take control. Gonna take control. Gonna take control.
Well, oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
That's in Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
They showed that at Christmas.
Yeah.
I think that was the big premiere of Ghostbusters 2 on the BBC.
That was meant to be the big Ray Parker, whatever. What's his name? Ray Parker?
Ray
Jr.?
Parker Jr.
Yeah. That was meant to be their version of Ray Parker Jr.'s
Well, I
classic.
guess we're gonna have to take control. Gonna take control. Gonna take control.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, do you still take puberty blockers?
Still, why would I mean?
I thought that's how you look so young.
Oh well, thank you. Oh, it's that's
Like
very,
Ellen Page.
it's very flattering that you think that I take puberty blockers, but yeah, I do still take them. Yeah, just like Ellen Page. Yeah, keep me bald as a coot.
Hey, Greg,
Yep.
did you ever own a pencil topper? Or what was one of your favourites you owned?
A pencil topper.
Do you know what that
You
is?
have to remind me, Stephen.
They're little things that go on top of pencils. They were like little monsters. They were finger monsters.
Oh yeah.
And
Like the
then
ones you put in
things
your
like you
fingers.
put on pencils.
Yeah, no, I
God,
didn't.
There was a little woodpeckery one.
Oh yeah. I didn't have them. No.
You missed out.
Yeah.
They were a real feast.
If I could go back in time.
If I could... Hey, what's your favourite song about time?
Not the Cher one.
Really?
No. Yeah.
I only know that one. If I could turn back time. Do you know some others then?
Time After Time, Cyndi Lauper.
Oh, yeah. Let's do
and,
the time warp.
And Unchained Melody. I mean, it has
Oh, Greg.
it has time in it,
Let's
doesn't
do
it?
Unchained Melody
And
together now. And time
goes by
Wait.
so
Count me in.
slowly,
Count me in.
and time can do
So selfish.
much.
So
okay,
selfish.
sorry.
Count me
One,
in. We could be
two,
Robson Drone.
3, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And
Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love.
I
Maybe.
need your touch.
I need your touch. Godspeed your touch. to G.
Hey, G-Dog. Greg. Greg.
Yeah.
That's enough. That was good. That was good.
Yeah. I think we do better than that. We should got the looper out for that one.
Yeah. Some people are better actors and some people are better singers. But one person who's a great singer and a great actor is Ed Sheeran. Because I saw him in a film called Yesterday.
Yeah, me too. I'd say he's a good songwriter. I suppose could you say he's great at song? He's certainly not good at acting though. He's a terrible actor. He's very bad at even. He couldn't even play himself in Yesterday. 'Cause it wasn't a stretch, is it? If you can't say stuff in your own voice, that's kind of bad. But that's not. I mean, this person's not acting. He's just not very good at being himself. Maybe he's an amazing actor. If you asked him to act,
Can you do an impression of Ed Sheeran?
oh, it comes easy. When I first wrote a tune, the lyrics just come to you. You get the music down first, and then the words come to you.
That's really good. Hey,
Yeah. Can you do an impression?
I'll try. Yeah, that's a really good song. But you should change the name to Hey Dude. That would make it better. Hey, why don't we have a jam together?
Oh yes, please, Ed. Thanks, man. I was playing the other guy then.
A dink a dink dink a dink dink a dink a dink a dink. Well, I'm Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, they should have got. Yeah, they should have got someone. They should have got someone else to play. They should have got actual Ron Weasley. They should have got Rupert Grint to actually because he played him in one of his videos.
Better actor.
They should have done it the other way around, and then got Rupert Grint to do him in Yesterday as well.
It's out now. It's over.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what I saw the other day? I was watching YouTube.
Yeah.
And you know those adverts that come on before videos? There was an advert of a guy in a swimming pool. Have you seen this one? And he goes, well, hiya, it's 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm in my pool. I've already got up, exercised. I'm going to take the kids to school.
Who the fuck's he? Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, and then I do my trades. And I've got a system that trades.
That's like Mark Wahlberg gets up at 3 a.m, does an hour workout, plays golf, takes the kids to something really early in the morning, then does another workout, it's just ridiculous, his day's routine. Sounds like him.
But then I saw another video of him and he said, I'm here on a mountain because I've got the free time to do whatever I want because I just trade. What the hell is trading?
But what does he trade?
I don't know. What
Pokemon
is it?
cards? I think he's talking about like Pokemon cards and stuff.
Maybe. Pogs.
Yeah, Pogs.
Toppers.
Marbles.
Pencil toppers.
Pencil toppers, yeah.
I trade pencil toppers. That's what's given me this exclusive lifestyle. I wake up when I want. I've travelled halfway round the world.
This woodpecker one's worth millions.
It goes up and down in value like bitcoins. Check out. I'm up with. Anyway, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm up with the kids.
So, yeah.
I was watching Grand Designs or something with you, Greg, the other day, and you said that houses should have flashlights in the walls.
I mean, I didn't say that, but
in every room.
It's quite an amusing thing to say, Stephen, yeah. Just a wall of flashlights.
So whenever you feel the urge...
you just go, oh, I fell into the wall. Like, oh, just checking to see if this wall's nice and flat. Oh, they've done a good job plastering this.
There's a fresh flashlight in the guest room. 4 in a bed.
Yeah, no.
This flashlight's dirty. Haven't cleaned it. They could do that in hotels. I know what men are like.
Yeah.
They think with their penis.
Yeah.
My mum told me that before she got her head ripped off by a digger in the Amazon.
Yeah, that's good.
You know
Consistent.
that story.
Consistent backstory there.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a party without party rings?
Yes.
Because I've been to loads of parties and they don't have party rings.
Yeah, party rings are shit. They're my least favourite biscuit as a kid. I'd eat them, but you eat anything with sugar on it as a kid, don't you? You just go, oh, sugar, excellent. Whereas now I just wouldn't even buy party rings. I haven't eaten a party ring since I was a kid. But any free sugar as a kid, you're like, yes, I'll take that, please. But I remember thinking as a kid, like, I would never have these for my kids when when they have a party.
And
These are
that's why
shit.
you don't have kids.
And that's why I don't have
because
kids.
you never want to give them party rings.
Along with those pink wafer things as well. They're shit. Pink wafer things, party
Pink
rings.
Panthers.
They're not called Pink
No, but
Panthers,
they have the Pink Panther on them.
Do
don't
they?
I think so.
I don't know. Fuck, I'm going to have to look. I'll have to remind myself. Oh, they're here. These things. There's quite a few things I didn't particularly like as a kid, but just ate them anyway because of sugar. Yeah.
I had a can of Coke the other day, and I looked at the ingredients, and it said there's caramel in it. And then I thought, yeah, you can really taste the caramel in Coca-Cola. And I've never tasted it before. Boring, isn't it?
Sounds like utter nonsense. There's caramel in Coke.
Yeah, caramel.
I'm going to have to look into that, Steve.
Boring.
If you're lying,
I'm boring myself.
Yeah.
2023 is not going off for
Well,
a
no,
big
it's boring
start.
if it's not true. If it's true, if it's caramel in
Yeah,
Coke,
it
that's
does
kind of
say
interesting.
that.
Okay, well, that's kind of interesting then. That's not that boring. It's more
okay.
boring if you're just telling a really stupid lie.
No, that's true. It does
Okay.
say caramel. But would you like to do our first little cheeky improv of 2023?
Yeah, go on then.
Right, okay, I'll give you a scenario. Because I've been working on movies, you know that.
Yeah.
I always like to work on new movie ideas. Here's one. So you're a kid in the outback, and your name is Grits.
Yeah.
You tinker with mechanics,
Okay.
and I'm the head of a local biker gang, and I come to you with an offer.
So I'm a kid, right?
Yeah, a kid
Okay,
called
right,
Grits.
okay.
With your hat back.
Yeah.
So you're tinkering in your shed, and I come to you with an offer you can't
Okay.
refuse. Ready?
Yeah.
Begin scene.
Oh, all I've got to do is attach this slinky to this toilet plunger, and then I can make the exact same thing that I saw BA do in that old episode of the A-Team. If I'll just keep tinkering.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who's that?
Hello?
I'm
Can
busy making my BA, my Mr. T machine.
Can I come in?
Yeah, come in.
Hi there. I've heard your name's Grits.
That's me, Grits. I'm the best. I tinker little. I'm only young, but I've got an amazing tinkering mind. I can build anything out of anything, just like Mr. T.
That's what I've heard.
What's wrong with your voice, mate?
Name's Rough.
And your voice, you sound a bit rough too.
Mike, head of the local biker gang.
Oh, right, okay. I've heard of you. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with me, kid.
No, I don't.
That's right.
No, so how can I help you? How can a young little tinkerer help you?
I want you to build something for me.
What's that then?
I want you to make a machine that opens jars.
Okay, what? I mean, what? What's I like? What?
For my dad.
Okay, fair enough. I was going to say, you're quite a big bloke, so can't you just like open jars yourself? But for your dad, so your dad's not a bit
He's
old.
got arthritis.
He's got arthritis. Okay, I could do that. I could use.
You better.
I could use. What do you mean? That sounds like a threat. You can threaten me?
Oh, it is a threat.
I may be a child, but I've got a dad, and my dad's pretty big as well, and he could, and he's got a gun. So you know,
We've got a lot of guns, Grits.
I don't just run a little tinkering shop by myself. Like I may be a child, I've got backup. You know, I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? I've got the CCTV. I mean, yeah, sure, you could kick the shit out of me now, but the TV, the cameras will see you.
You're going to build the machine, Grits.
I mean, obviously I'm going to build the machine because that's what I do.
Thank
but
you very much.
Okay.
How much do you want?
I don't know. It sounds. Well, I haven't got all the parts here to make it, so
I'll get you what you need.
$200.
Okay, sounds reasonable.
Yeah, I mean,
Right, I'll get you what you need and I'll
probably
be
need a lot
back.
more than that. I'll probably have to put some of my own money into this, but no, never mind. I'm just going to give you a rough estimate and stick to it.
NC.
$200.
Pretty good. Then Grits builds the tin opener and then it goes on from there and then there's more adventures of Grits.
Oh yeah, maybe we could pick
Do you
that
like
up
that
next
character
week.
called Grits?
No, not really. It's a
I
bit
reckon
weak.
you see suits you, Grits, that
Yeah.
name. Because it's got a G in it.
It's got the G in
and
the
you're
R.
a kind of gritsy character. Like
Yeah.
gritty.
Gritty, yeah.
Lowball.
Yeah.
Scuzzy.
Let's not go too far.
No, okay, sorry. Why do you think people collect Funko Pops? Have you ever seen them? It bemuses me.
I don't think I've seen anything.
They don't even look that good.
I don't know anything that you talk about, Stephen. Funko Pops.
You see them in toy shops and Tesco's. They're like little figures with square heads. Put a picture up.
Oh yeah, square heads. Okay, yeah. They're like big heads.
But they're like just little bits of plastic.
like the bobble, like the ones that wobble as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the ones. Yeah,
They started by some guys in America. I've seen a documentary about that as well.
I thought you were
How they
talking about.
began. But they're not very good.
No,
I thought I'd get more out of that. I thought you'd go to town and rant
about what? How can I rant about
Funko Pops.
Yeah, well, they're like, oh, what idiots! What are they thinking bringing them out? They're just like them bobbleheads, but they stand still. But they're like still bobbleheads. Is that what you're expecting?
That's more like it.
Yeah.
Greg, I made another song. Want to hear it?
Yeah.
Winter nights and summer nights. Hot days and steamy nights. You know you want it when it feels alright. We're dancing till the break of dawn.
What the fuck was that, Steve?
I did that song on New Year's Eve.
That's pretty good. There's lots of nights in there. Lots of nights, lots of cold nights, day, nights.
Want to hear it
It's a
again?
cold, dark day, night. Yeah, it just sounds lots of descriptions of different times of day and weather.
Everyone clap to me. Winter nights and summer nights.
Winter nights and summer nights. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? What about them?
Well,
Are you doing a comparison there?
you have winter nights and
Yeah.
summer nights.
Yeah, you
And
do.
you have hot days and steamy nights.
yeah, you do.
And you also know you want it when it feels alright.
Yeah, I suppose.
So the lyrics all sort of go together, really.
You're right. I don't know why I questioned that song in the slightest. That should win some sort of award for songwriting.
Want to hear it again?
Of course I fucking do.
Once more.
Yeah.
Winter nights and summer nights. Hot days and steamy nights. You know you want it when it feels alright. We're dancing till the break of dawn.
See, it's so catchy. It's so good that I already knew I know the words. I was just singing them. I could sing along straight away. That's how you know a good song. If you can sing along to it like the second time you hear it, that's a good tune.
I had some great news. Kerry Katona's back on top. Because she does OnlyFans and she's made her way back to
Oh,
making
right.
money again.
What sort of OnlyFans does she do? She like flashing a
Yeah,
kebab?
gets her bits out.
Really?
Yep,
That's really no.
yep, and people pay for it.
Fuck off. Surely she just goes, "Hi, I'm Kerry Katona." Isn't she better for doing the one where you send celebrity messages? Cameo, yeah. She'd be better for that.
Nah, she does the other one.
There's anyone that still likes me from 40 years ago, then, yeah, happy birthday. She'd be
Here's
better
a
for that.
breast.
Then here's my kebab. Sorry, that's too much. Right, Steve.
Right. Hey, I'll tell you, it would be fun to send Christmas with. I know Christmas is over now.
Yeah.
But let's talk about next Christmas. Stacey Solomon and Joe Swash with all her DIY and his chirpy chappiness. That would be amazing. Oh, Joe, I've just made a shelf.
He's meant to be a lovely, lovely guy.
I'm doing DIY, Joe.
He's meant to be hilarious, apparently.
I've just turned this shoebox into a shelf.
Who's that, Stacey Solomon?
Yeah, she does DIY now.
Oh, well done, girl. Well done. That's amazing. Oh, look, I'm going to do this now. Oh, no, I fucking fucked it up because I'm fucking Vic and I. Ow.
That's my impression of Joe Swash. Sorry, Joe Swash, if you watch that, it's done out of that was an affectionate impression. Because
I don't think he watches.
Oh. I think it's about time we recommended some more films.
Okay, have you got any?
So we've done Jurassic Punk. The Menu we've done. A Bunch of Amateurs, the documentary on BBC. It's on iPlayer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is all about the Bradford Film Society or whatever it's called.
Cine Club.
Cine Club, that's it. So it's a bunch of amateur filmmakers basically, and it sort of covers a period of time through lockdown as well, doesn't it? It starts before lockdown and then lockdown hits, but it's very funny. It's moving, sad and funny and all them things. Real people, very real people. And if you've got any interest, and obviously people like us who like movies as well, it's a very good watch because there's lots of little funny arguments between these people because they're all just normal people, you know. They're just guy like your neighbour, old Terry next door, and some loner guy down the road or whatever. But they've all got together and formed this little club, and it's very nice
Because it's been around since the 1930s.
Yeah.
20s, and cine clubs used to be really popular.
Yeah.
They had hundreds of members, and now there's only like 5 members.
Yeah. So even if you don't care about movies or don't whatever, it's still a good watch. So yeah, recommend that. That's on the iPlayer. A Bunch of Amateurs.
Do you want me to recommend one?
Yeah.
A film called After Sun.
Yes, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a film called After Sun, and it's about a girl's memories of being on holiday with her dad when she was young in the 90s, and it's really, really good.
Okay.
So there
Who's
you
in
go.
that? Who's that?
No, there
directed,
is
or-
I don't know who directs. It's a first-time director.
Oh, okay.
a
So
lady.
it's like an unknown star sort of thing.
Yeah,
or
but
whatever.
the man in it's been in loads of stuff.
Okay.
The girl is new, but she's a good actress.
What else has the man
I
been
don't
in?
know that.
What's saying? I could guess who. I might be able to guess who the person is.
I don't know his name.
But you tell me what he's in.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know anything
never
about
mind.
it. I just know the film.
We'll look it up and give you the information.
Just put his face on the screen.
I
with his
will.
name. Hey, guess what? What are your 5 favourite days of the week? Not including weekends.
Oh, what? Okay, I'd have to say, not including week. Oh, fuck off. Yeah.
And they don't have to be in the order you live them through. You can do them the opposite way round.
Well, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, in that
Oh,
order.
That's good.
I like The Witcher, the series. I've watched the first 2 series. The third one's coming up. Apparently, Henry Cavill's going to play Geralt for the last time in the upcoming season 3, and then Liam Hemsworth's going to take over because Henry Cavill's going to do fucking, I don't know, all sorts, possibly other DC stuff and MCU stuff or whatever. But yes, so I thought, the animes that have gone along with it have been good as well. They've been on Netflix. The last anime was good anyway, like a prequel type thing, to show the guy that made Geralt the Witcher guy. Anyway, this other show, Blood Origins, The Witcher Blood Origins, absolute dog shit. The characters are weird. It's got fucking Lenny Henry in it again, so Lenny Henry not happy with just doing the Lord of the Rings thing. Stinking up. Well, he wasn't too bad in that, playing a weird Irish hobbit, pre-hobbit person. In this, he's the evil guy. He's the main evil guy, and it doesn't wash. It doesn't wash with me. None of the characters do really. They're all a bit. It's just shit. Watch it for yourself. If you like The Witcher, watch it. See what you think, and I think you'll agree with me. I did watch all of it, to be fair, because again, there's special effects and there's fighting in it. So for me, I'll always find something worth. Well, yeah. I don't know, but yeah, it's not a recommend for me.
I was going to join a gym in the new year as well.
Oh yeah.
Are you going to do that?
That's original. No, I've got all my gym stuff here. I might sell if anything else, might sell some weights because
you can't join a gym, can you? Because women come up to you too much and comment on your workouts.
Yeah, but
And say, "Oh, you're not doing that
so,
right."
But they're so weak. Yeah, they're like, "Oh, don't you want to be lifting a little bit more?" Yeah.
Do you ever get bored of women commenting on you working out? Is that why you quit the gym and started doing it at home?
Yeah, I get bored of all the attention I get from women.
Always telling you how to get those gains.
Yeah.
Too much attention.
Yeah,
Hey, guess what?
always coming up to me and doing stuff with me.
Here's
women.
one for you.
Yeah.
Right, you're in a barbershop quartet,
Yeah.
and one of you needs to be told to leave the group. How would that go down? Tell me to leave. We're in a quartet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, like in how do they do it in The Simpsons when they're trying to get Chief Wiggum to
We'll
leave?
both have a go. You go first, then I'll go.
Yeah, go on then. I think
you
should
tell me to leave
okay.
first,
Okay.
and then I'll tell you to leave. So we're both in a quartet.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Here we go.
So I know you're the your voice just isn't quite cutting it. You're a little bit too high pitched.
Okay.
And the guy who does the tenor. He's better than you. So I would say swap places, but we're gonna have to ask you to go, man. You understand, right? Because we just need someone with a lower voice. It's not. You've got an amazing. Your melodies are great. You always sing in tune, but it's just the actual sound of your voice.
Okay, I get it. I'm gone. Bye. Right, my go. Ready?
I don't know why I was putting on that deep voice.
Because you said I was bass.
Yeah, no, but I kicked you out for being too high pitched. So you could have just gone, okay, see you later, then, bye.
Ruined it.
Never mind.
My go. Greg, we're asking you to leave.
Oh, I
the Barbershop
see.
Quartet.
That's how I should have done it. I should have
Because
sung
you're always out and smoking fags when you should be singing with the group.
it. Oh, fair enough. What? But
Needs some work. Let's just leave that there. Right, okay, the next one. One more thing I just want to say for 2023. Can we finish on this?
No, because we've got a couple of more films. Or were you going to save
Give
them?
us another film then.
Okay, quick rundown. So on Netflix, the documentary.
Just go for all your
the man who wanted to see it all. Very
What's
good.
that?
Documentary about a guy called Heinz Stuck who left Germany in 1962 on his bike in his 20s or something, and then just cycled for 50 years around the world. So he travelled every country. He's been to every country in the world, staying at different places. He's become famous selling his stories, photographs on the move. Loads of people. He's met loads of different people so he sort of made a living by doing what he's doing, and people just take him in and say buy his stories, buy his photographs. So it's very interesting to see a man who's lived that life, and he's got friends who've stayed in Germany, who've got kids and done lived a normal life. So it's quite interesting seeing them meet up and seeing what he regrets and what he doesn't regret and all that shit. So that's very good. That's another interesting watch documentary. And new seasons of The Crown and Last Chance You, both on Netflix as well. Very good. I enjoyed them. Yes, it may be about a load of bollocks, The Crown, but it's still very well made. Quite an interesting storyline in there with Jonathan Pryce, who's now playing Prince Philip. Again, with the actors, it's weird. You have to get used to them. So Imelda Staunton took me a while to get used to her playing because none of them actually look like the royals, really. Matey, whatever his name was, Josh something, playing Prince Charles in the last one. He's got the ears a little bit, but other than that, they don't tend to look like. Dominic West looks nothing like Prince Charles. But once you get into you sort of forget. Once you get into them playing the character, you sort of forget what they're meant to look like. That they're just playing these parts, if you know what I mean. Obviously, that's what acting's about, but it can be off-putting when you first see it.
that.
But anyway, so there's quite an interesting storyline with Jonathan Pryce and Natasha McElhone. So that's the actress. She's playing his godson's wife. Apparently, he got close to her, and there was this thing about they didn't want to be seen to look like he was having an affair. So then they introduced her to the Queen. So they had to be seen, even though he was hanging out with her a lot.
Yeah, but we know, love, that's not true.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what is
but
true.
Anyway,
though.
I don't.
Harry got pushed into a dog bowl.
Oh yeah, but that is true. Apparently, well, according to
Prince William pushed Harry into a dog bowl.
According to Spare.
According to his book.
Yeah, according to his book Spare. Why is it called Spare? Because he's spare now. He's not needed.
Part.
He's spare part.
He's not needed anymore.
Got ya.
My penis was oscillating between extremely sensitive and borderline traumatized. I felt as if my mother was right there in the room. My mum used that on her lips and applied it down there.
So Harry's a pussy. He's come out as being a complete
I'm Team
pussy.
Harry.
He's a complete pussy. His brother pushed him into a plastic dog bowl, the shards of which hurt his back.
I've never come out of his back.
And he ripped his puffy little necklace. Oh no, I can't say puffy little necklace. But
Any more recommendations?
Apparently he's got a necklace that he broke as well. For me, he's not done himself any favours there, Harry. Like by going, they beat me up. It's like, well, fucking didn't. You know what I mean? There's no bruises. You can't prove it. It wouldn't go down well in court, and everyone's going to think, well, we're glad that William's king and not you, because he's hard. We want him leading us into battle, not the guy who got pushed over, complaining about his necklace with bits of dog bed in his fucking
Talking
back
about hard, that's
bowl.
what your mum said to me. She took me to one side and said, Stephen, here's a bit of advice I gave to Greg when he was young. Never waste an erection.
Even if you haven't got the energy to do anything with it yourself. Mum?
Wall-to-wall flashlights.
Yes.
That's what you need.
Just fall into the wall.
So, shall we finish on a little song I wanted to do?
Yeah, I think we've
Here's
done all
one
the
you'll
movie.
know.
Yeah.
Let's go into 2023 and finish on a high note.
I was going to say Glass Onion, but I didn't actually think it was that great.
It's
It was all
all
right, and everyone
Everyone
knows
can
about
watch
that
it.
anyway.
Here we go.
Yeah.
See if you know this one. Join in if you know the words.
Yeah.
Okay. Runaway train never coming back.
One way on a one-way track. Feels like I should be getting somewhere. Somehow I'm neither here nor there. Runaway train never coming back. Well,
So,
I've done this before.
I'll leave Greg to sing the rest of that song.
Runaway train
And I'd just
tearing
like
up
to
the
say,
track.
Goodbye to everybody.
Runaway
and we'll
train.
see you on the next one.
Something in the rain.
Fully pumped.
Run away,
Loads of
but it
ideas.
never feels the same. Everything
Back on top.
seems cut and dry. Earth and
Bye,
wind,
everybody.
rain and sky. This time I have really led myself astray. Down, 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 down. Runaway train, never going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. Seems like I'm neither here nor there. Runaway train,
My penis was oscillating. My mum used that on her lips.